I'm in Osaka today. I came here because I wanted to visit the Holbein art supplies showroom, and I also wanted to go to the train station where they have this big building, sit down to do some people watching and painting. Holbein is actually a Japanese brand and it is from Osaka. They have a showroom where they show all their products. The main one that they have is closed for renovation work. So this one is in another smaller building. Holbein Gouache is one of my favorite gouache ever alongside Linel by Le Bourgeois. So I really wanted to come here to check out all the other supplies from the brand. Their gouache, which I use a lot, is amazingly high quality, so I do expect their other products to be really neat too. As you can see, the shop looks like a standard Japanese office space. The interior is not fancy, you won't exactly come here to hang out and enjoy the ambience, but I can assure you that every corner in this little space is packed with goodies, so that alone is worth coming for. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. I'm checking all the colors that I need to buy. This is a pale yellow that is called beige. In general, I use a lot of pale yellow to paint skin, so this one is going to save me a lot of time. I'm quite curious about this metallic white. I'm not sure how it would render in real life, but I'll try it. It's just you and me. Need more than a weekend to be here and I'm feeling like we were at the acrylic gouache section and now it's time to move on to the designer gouache section. In case you are wondering about the difference between the two types of gouache, essentially acrylic gouache dries to be waterproof unlike normal gouache. The texture is more fluid, similarly to acrylic. It's the ideal water-soluble paint if you like to layer colors. The color range available is just mind-blowing. Like, take a look at this pink. All the brown shades available are so satisfying. I usually don't find so many brown shades from other brands, so I'm quite happy. I used to dark navy a lot too, and this one seems to be actually very dark blue. My current one is a watercolor tube, so the texture is not like gouache at all. You come with me. And of course, I never miss the pale lavender blue. The brushes are not exclusively from Holbein. There are other brands too, but these ones are from Holbein. They are shorter. I'm quite interested to know how it feels in the hand. I think they will work really well with gouache. These ones are from Chelsea. They are quite short and plump too. It's a Japanese brand, by the way. Their tiny tip looks perfect for painting details. I want to give them a try too. So these are all the colors that I bought. I like mixing both gouache and acrylic gouache, I don't mind, so I just took them both. A lot of different blues. I always use a huge amount of white too, so I stocked up on some white. I just got out from the showroom. I ended up buying a few colors that I needed. If you're in Osaka, I highly recommend you coming to buy Holbein painting or any Holbein supply here because the prices are way lower. I thought I would end up paying a lot more than what I paid, but I didn't. So I'm not encouraging anyone to overbuy here. I actually made a list of the colors that I needed before coming here to make sure that I don't end up buying more than what I needed. Osaka is a big city, but it's not tiring to move around. There's a fun, chill, and laid-back vibe that I really enjoy. The Kawachi branch that we're heading to is located right next to the famous Dotonburi neighborhood where I really wanted to come back to because you're not really in Osaka if you don't come here. Kawachi was first established in 1920 and was regarded as a very modern store back then. Today it has 4 branches across Osaka. We are at the Shinsaibashi area, which was the original neighborhood of the store. Not at this exact location though. These blocks have gold printed on them. They look so pretty. I didn't bring any paper with me today. I basically gave myself a perfect excuse to try new paper. I've found this block in Tokyo before, in Hokkaido I think, but this one is somehow a lot more expensive. I'm not really sure why. Even though I love Arch, I want to try a Japanese brand today, keeping up with the Japanese theme. I don't often see painting samples when buying watercolor paper. This is great customer experience. They have a whole lot more here for several brands. This is so awesome. I love the pearly texture of this one, so I chose this one purely based on its look. I've never seen this shape of brush before. How is this called? Lotus shape. The small one makes me want to try it though. These color pens look so elegant. They're so minimal. I don't usually use a lot of pens, but if I did, I would go so crazy here. there's a testing corner where you can try different brushes, and they put out this red one too. It's so soft, but it's also so firm. From the coffee, I took the subway directly to Osaka train station, then walked around to find a good spot to watch people passing by and paint. I found a good spot here on the skywalk. There's an open view and a comfortable bench with a lot of space. I'm painting in a crowded space, so to control my use of space, I will use a simple primary color palette. I bought this gorgeous vermilion red and cobalt blue from Holbein, so that is perfect, and I will complete it with some secondary colors. Drawing moving people in real time is definitely no easy feat. They do their own thing, move at their own pace, so I overcome that by first outlining the general posture that I can see. Then I reimagine and add in the details that I remembered from observing them. The sun will set soon, so I moved on to the next sketch. This way I can focus on painting them both at the same time. I drew the person who was sitting next to me because I liked her bucket hat. It was not too difficult as the person didn't move much, so I had a bit of time to outline everything. The blue background is quite cold and bold. I will paint the pants in dark brown to make it even bolder but also warmer. Then I will keep the rest of the illustration on the lighter peachy pink tones and white. I'm painting this duo with the same colors, but I'm thinking about keeping the background white and adding more patterns. The lady with the beret is in bright red, so let's balance the overall with some dark brown. I usually choose my colors based on cool, warm, and dark light contrast. You don't need to remember all kinds of rules. Follow your thoughts where they naturally go and keep in mind the principles that are relevant to your own tendencies. I find this to be most helpful rather than trying to be academically correct everywhere. I'm pretty happy with how the portrait turned out. People watching in a busy city has its own unique charm, especially as an introvert. I get to be in a social environment while daydreaming in my own head. I hope you had a good day with me in Osaka too. If you are interested, you can download the portraits from the link in the description box. It can be printed up to A5 format. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe or maybe check out my previous video where I spent a day in Tokyo exploring art stores. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. See you soon. Bye bye.